In this video, I will be showing you each character in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, from what they do in the chapter to what could they do in the future. So, without further ado, let's do it. Huggy Wuggy. At the beginning of the chapter, he is banging on the door where we left off in Chapter 4, trying to break it. He puts his hand through the glass window, trying to reach for us, eventually breaking the door open and chasing us around the factory until we escape through a vent. He later finds us again while going through another set of vents, and we escape by using a grab pack hook to launch ourselves on another platform. He finds us again once more, and we get into an elevator to try and escape him. He puts his hand in the elevator while we're in the elevator. When he does that, he steals our grab pack and breaks the elevator, making us fall in the depths of the factory. And towards the end of the chapter, we find him again and get in a situation pretty similar to the one with Yarnaby, but we manage to escape. He comes after us one final time and meets up with Kissy Missy, calms down, and then gets stabbed by the prototype. But many people think that he is still alive, since after the prototype stabs him, we can still see his hand move. Speaking of Kissy, she is the next one we are going to talk about. Kissy Missy. It's presumed that at the beginning of Chapter 5, Kissy got up from the tunnel that she was hanging from, went to Sweet Street, and was kidnapped by Lily Lovebraids. When we meet with her and Poppy, we have to save her from the prison where she was locked. Once we open the door, Kissy and Poppy escape to the attic when Lily jumps us and puts us all at the table for the tea party for the prototype. The prototype breaks Poppy's face and Kissy gets mad and tries to kill the prototype, then grabbing Poppy and making a run for it. We later meet up with her again in an encounter with Huggy when she tries to calm him down, but then ends up getting stabbed by the prototype. Same as for Huggy. Many people think that she is still alive and will make an appearance in a future chapter. Poppy, after she abandoned us at the end of Chapter 4, she runs through the vents to escape the prototype, but ends up in Lily Lovebraids' mansion and gets kidnapped. After we save her, she ends up in the prototype's hands and gets her porcelain face cracked by the prototype. When we meet up with her again after the train crash, the prototype stabs us and then kidnaps her, leaving her fate uncertain. Chum Chompkins. We first meet up with him in the chase with Huggy Wuggy at the beginning of the chapter. We meet up with him and his full form somewhere in the chapter, and at some point in our interaction, he hides us from the prototype, then leaving us and not seeing him again for the rest of the chapter. He has a very high chance to appear in Chapter 6, the Doctor. At the end of the chapter, we activate the backup and the Doctor wakes again. He doesn't have a big appearance in the chapter other than that. Outimals. We find most of them in recycling, one of them hitting us and trying to get us to Brawn to be eaten. We can also see them eating Brawn's open stomach. They aren't very significant and may not even show up in any later chapter. Lily Lovebraids. We meet up with her on Sweet Street, and she makes us start preparing her mansion for the tea party with the prototype. Once we do that, she realizes that we were trying to save Poppy and Kissy and gets us to the table for the tea party. She then gets mad at us for Kissy fighting the prototype and starts chasing us around the mansion. We end up on the clouds in Sweet Street with Lily, and we use the pressure hand to make the cloud break and make Lily fall to her death. Many people think that she is still alive because after we kill her, we find a cutout of her that says,
"Did you know your hair keeps growing even after you die?"
Giblet. We meet him in recycling after he saves us from the Outimals, and again with him and Chum Chompkins in the biodiversity labs and get some info on the prototype for him. After we escape Lily, we meet up with him again, and we find out that we need to get to the backup that will help us kill the prototype. During the battle with the prototype, Giblet tells us to jump off the train to attempt and kill the prototype by making the train crash. He saves us from the poppy gel after the prototype puts us in it, and we manage to get to the backup with him. And finally, the prototype. We first see him in recycling partially, looking for us. We see him spy on us the rest of the chapter, and hear him from Chum Chompkins' stomach talking about Poppy. We finally see him in his full form in Lily Lovebraid's mansion at the tea party, with him being attacked by Kissy Missy. When Huggy and Kissy meet up, the prototype comes in and stabs both of them, trying to reach us after we hop on the train. We manage to make him crash with the train, but that doesn't kill him, and he comes after us and stabs us, puts us in the poppy gel, trying to drown us. He will definitely appear in a future chapter, until we manage to defeat him. What's your opinions? Comment below, and thanks for watching.